Welcome back to the shop, beloved. Let me show you why you should never ever buy alkaline batteries. This is one of my Streamlight dualies. What a wonderful flashlight. A dual beam, one out the front, LED, and one in the bottom. Dual switch, so it shines on your feet and in front of you. These are the emergency lights that I use for around the house. This is the one that I tasked for Mrs. W, and a nice clip. Well, I turned it on, I needed it the other night, and it didn't work. And I thought, oh, that's unusual. I keep up on my batteries. What could be going on? Well, let me show you. Oh man, these batteries, these alkaline batteries, leaking and destroying electronics. Oh goodness, it's just not worth it to buy them. I always put lithium in. I don't know how these found their way in there, but here we have this beautiful light ruined because of these cheap, crummy batteries. Let me show you how to fix this, neutralize this problem, and see if we can't get this thing going again. If you run into these leaky batteries in some of your electronics, there's a few things you can do. Some distilled white vinegar, Q-tips, a pencil eraser, a little scratching tool, and a toothbrush. The white vinegar will neutralize that corrosion. Don't dip it out of the bottle, you'll contaminate everything, but just put it in a little receptacle so you can dip your Q-tips in there. Let's see if we can get these batteries out of here. Oh, it's just, you always think that those lithiums are too expensive, but when you run into this, it never pays to go with these cheap batteries. Unless you're working in really cold weather, which the lithium suffers with, but for most things, they're a better way to go, in my opinion. This are rechargeable even. Okay, so what I'll start with is take your toothbrush. It's electronics, so we want to keep it dry as possible, and we'll get the big chunks off with the toothbrush. With all that loose stuff off, we could start with the vinegar and start neutralizing that corrosion. All right, gentlemen, that looks pretty good. I think we got the corrosion off. We'll dry it off, and then we'll hit it with a little bit of compressed air.
What did the battery leak smell like?
Well, it just smells like an acrid acid smell. It's not very nice at all, actually.
What is in there? What did you put in there?
I just cleaned it out a little bit.
What did you put in there to clean it?
Some vinegar. All right, gentlemen, that is looking a lot better. Goodness, is there anything worse than that dried up battery acid? Yeah, there is. Brake fluid. Ooh, brake fluid. Hey, if you ever want to get even with an enemy, just throw some brake fluid on his car. It removes paint down to the metal. All right, let's, excuse me, the pencil. Number 2 pencil with with the eraser is a good thing to use for polishing the contacts where the battery is going to come in contact. That'll knock off that corrosion and make sure that it gets good contact. All right, what's the chance of this thing working again? No more alkalines. These are great little flashlights. If you're looking for a reliable, high quality flashlight, and with the two different LEDs, one that shines down at your feet, boy, they are handy, especially around the house. Oh, goodness, right there, we have our answer. That shocked me. Do they both work? They do. They do. There's the switches. All right, let's put it in the housing. I wasn't expecting that. Boy, there's something very satisfying about taking something that's broken and repairing it, isn't it? We need to be more about that in the coming days. We're going to have less and less options. We're going to have to know how to fix things. So you can see here, there's the little window for the lower light. That's down. That lights where you're walking, lights your feet, and then the upper switch here for the main light. All right, that makes me happy. Don't forget to blow your clothes off. That battery acid will eat a hole in your clothes. If you got any of that on you. If you don't have white vinegar, you can use lemon juice, or you can use a mix of baking soda and water. Especially the baking soda and water is kind of handy. If you have something that's really sensitive, electronics, where you don't want the vinegar or a liquid to run down that might get onto a circuit board, you can make kind of a paste out of the baking soda. Just mix it up into a slurry, a little bit thick, maybe like a pancake flour, and you can somewhat localize that, and that could help you a little bit as well. So that's it, just a short video, little tips and tricks on how to get through life a little bit easier. Thanks for watching. May God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you all on the next video.